Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Gina. How are you doing? I am coming to you late January 26th. I think I'm filming on the 26th and it is a Thursday and I am sitting in the doctor's parking lot. Honey took vacation this past Christmas time, as he does every year, and he was off from the 23rd until the 2nd. So we had a good long vacation. He went back to work on the 2nd. So he went back on the 2nd. So he worked the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th, and on the 4th the man broke his foot. And he is currently second appointment with the workman's comp, and so he broke his foot on Wednesday. Went to work on Thursday, worked out on all day long on Thursday. Friday called in sick because he just couldn't take the pain, thinking, I cannot walk on this foot for another 8 hours. So his boss tells him, you need to go get that seen. So we made an appointment with our doctor, our primary doctor, to go see the doctor on Monday. This was the Friday before, so it would have been Friday the 6th of January. And so on Monday, whatever the date was, that following Monday, went to see our primary, and then we also made an appointment with a foot and ankle doctor that he had seen before, because he has plantar fasciitis. I think that's how you say that. And lo and behold, foot and ankle doctor shared, yes, you broke your foot. Casted it with a soft cast, so it was, I don't know what they do. We've never broke a bone, neither one of us. So she puts this stuff on his foot, and by the next evening, so Tuesday evening, his toes were like ashen gray, and she was like, if your toes start looking funny, cut that sucker off. That's what the doctor said to him. So we did, and but he was still struggling. And then, so like on Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't even remember now this date, his boss calls him and said, you need to go see this doctor. So all of a sudden now, a whole week later, workman's comp is involved. And I don't know. I don't even know really much about that. But so we went and see a workman's comp doctor, which is where he's now seeing the second time. And tomorrow he goes and gets an MRI on the foot. Workman's comp doctor and the foot and ankle doctor both agree he broke his foot. However, neither one of them could actually see the break. They both could tell it was broke, but they couldn't physically see it. So he has to go get an MRI tomorrow. So the man has been off work, and he never misses work. Like, he doesn't call in sick. Matter of fact, his company paid him out sick time from 2019 and 2020 this past year, because they said he was going to lose it if he didn't use it. And she was like, I know you're not going to use it. And so she paid us out twice, actually, in 2022, because he had so much sick time. And now here he has broken his foot. But in reality, I guess at this point, it's not sick time anyways. I guess it's workman's comp. Anyways, so needless to say, the Gina's had the honey home. And men, when they don't feel well, are just big children. And so he's been rather needy. Now, I will tell you, for the first, until he went that Thursday to see the workman's comp doctor, I was his crutch, and he's 6 foot tall and I'm 4'6", and that had to be hilarious, because it wasn't casted, and it only was slightly casted that one day until we cut it off, because his toes they did not look good. And he was like, I don't think it's supposed to look like this, and I don't think it's supposed to feel like this. And so we cut it off. But the workman's comp doctor put him one of them, you just put it on with Velcro and gave him crutches. Said, walk on it if you can, but where the break is, a cast isn't really going to help heal it anyways. I think it's the third bone in. It's the right foot, of course, so that affects driving and everything. I've been chauffeur and crutch and everything that Gina could be. So anyways, that kind of messed us all up, and he isn't one for being sick very well, and so, life has been interesting at best at the Gina's house. And so in saying that, when the first part of January started, I was going to film what I had gotten for Christmas, and I was going to film a get ready with me using the stuff that I had gotten for Christmas, and it's too late to do all of that now. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to actually film on a consistent basis, because my biggest thing right now is getting my face healthy. I'm trying to find the right skincare regimen, and that's not really fun for you all to watch because you can't really see skincare anyways. Showing it and bringing it in as I'm filming other things is one thing, but I don't necessarily believe that a whole channel on skincare is probably the right way to film and go. So I'm really still thinking home, health, and heart. That way it encompasses everything that I entail, my whole world. As far as home is concerned, nothing has really changed other than one of the gifts that I got for Christmas was a little puppy, and she is the boss now. She thinks she is. She's sleeping in the back seat right now. But so our home has changed drastically in that regard because she requires a lot of assistance, but she's fun. And so as far as health is concerned, the only thing that I'm doing currently health-wise is trying to lower keep my cholesterol low, lowering my cholesterol from what it was. I had gotten it down to 150. Over the Christmas season, I'm relatively sure it went back up. But honestly, I haven't been able to find a lot of information online, on YouTube, on really anything, really what I'm looking for in ways to go throughout your day and lower your cholesterol. There's not really any vlogs or anything like that available, but I need as much information as I can get on lowering my cholesterol, because that is what was out of control. That is what affected my vision. That is what made the blindness happen. Once all of that was figured out and I got it lowered from 256 to 150, which is still at the peak level high. Doctor went ahead and gave me my surgery last June, and so I got my vision back. That's a big plus. But I don't want it to happen again, so I need to get that cholesterol down. I think a normal is 100, I believe. It might even, I'm not certain. I don't really know enough about it, and I need to know a lot more. So that's, in health-wise, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm dealing with. And in matters of the heart, of course, that is always makeup and skincare. And, but for the past, this is what I really should do. I should go and take my entire collection of makeup and skincare and bring it out, and we go through it line by line, because I guarantee you 80 to 90% of it is expired, and I need to start over. Completely start over from scratch, with the exception of the few basic things that I've purchased, in the last 5 or 6 months. I would say it's all expired. That stinks, because that's a lot of money. But I would have gotten rid of it by now had I been using it the whole time anyways. So, so that's my In Matters of the Heart. I, of course, know that I need to lose more. Obviously, I need to lose more weight. But that's not where my head is right now. It's really getting the cholesterol under control. And the things that I just can't comprehend, I promise you. I just can't get the certain things that you can't eat or consume because they are high cholesterol, and then the things that you can. Prime example. Let me just say a few that I just can't comprehend. I can't drink milk, but I can eat a stinking Pop-Tart. I can't eat chicken, but I could eat, there's a lot of chips or snacky crackers that are out there that have 0 cholesterol in them. But I can't eat grilled chicken or rotisserie chicken or, which of course I still do, but I limit it. And, red meat is that's almost sacrilege. But, you can eat, just random stuff. Red ropes. You can eat candy. Oh, and they tell you to lower your cholesterol to eat chocolate. Well, y'all know me and chocolate. If you're new here, the Gina has a slight aversion to chocolate. Now, there are certain chocolates that I can eat and I'm just fine. But testing it out to finding which ones I have an aversion to and which ones I don't, that's not fun because I have allergic reactions to it. So, but something that lowers your cholesterol is dark chocolate. There are things that you can eat that actually lower your cholesterol. And it's a whole new world for me, and I'm not fond of most of it, but who's fond of anything that you have to deal with like that? But there's a life update and kind of where we are, why I haven't been filming, why I didn't film my Christmas haul, which I really wanted to do, but it's just too late now. And also, I would have already been into at least one Get Ready With Me, Chatty Get Ready With Me, by now, I would assume, but honey took over. He took it all away from me. I'm just kidding. He's totally worth it. But we are sitting here waiting at the doctor for, I'm waiting for him to text me that he's ready for me to go get him at the door. And then I have to go to the church, and I have to go to the bank. Just do a little bit of running while we're out. And that's just it for me today. And I hope that was somewhat entertaining. I hope you got a few laughs out of the Gina, because I know generally you get at least something. And a life update and kind of know where we are. And hopefully things can get relatively normal and back in place and we can get started. But as far as diet is concerned, I'm not really following any diet plan. It's not healthy. It's not the right way to be. I'm literally just trying to, drink oat milk instead of regular milk, which is, weird because my kids own a milk company. My daughter-in-law's family owns a milk company, and that's weird that we don't consume dairy, which we're big ice cream people. Well, it's full of dairy, so that messed that all up. So just tweaking little changes here and there and trying not to gain weight while I'm doing it. Hopefully lose a little bit of weight while I'm doing it. And then once I get that under control, because honestly, after my surgery in June, I really just dealt with trying to get my vision back. I didn't really think too much about diet for that 6 months. And last time I went in, doctor was like, your vision is what it is. It's not going to get any better. It can only get worse. If you get another eye bleed, then that can happen again. But as far as getting better, it's not going to get any better. So it is what it is. And so that's under control as best it can be. And that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to let you go because it's almost 15 minutes. And that's a lot of chatting. There's a lot of chatting for the Gina to do. And I appreciate you. If you're still here, I love you. Let me know that you're still here at the end. I appreciate you. Give me some ideas on what you think that would be best for us as a group of people to do on this channel. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. God bless.